September 10th, preparing on a sunny day. Here's a lesson to test your mind's morale. Metal. Take part take part of a week in which you have only the most meager and cheap and dress scantily in shabby clothes, and ask yourself, if this is really the worst that you feared, it is when times are good that you should gird yourself for tougher times ahead. For when fortune is kind, the soul can build defenses against other ravages. So it is that soldiers practice maneuvers in peacetime, erecting bunkers with no enemies in sight and exhausting themselves under no attack, so that when it comes, they won't grow tired. Seneca Moral Letters 15.5 to 6. What if you spent one day a month experiencing the effects of poverty, hunger, complete isolation, or any other thing that you fear? After the initial culture shock, it would start to feel normal and no longer quite so scary. There are plenty of misfortunes one can practice, plenty of problems that can be solved in advance. Pretend your hot water has been turned off. Pretend your wallet has been stolen. Pretend your cushy mattress was far away and you had to sleep on the floor. Or that your car was repossessed and you have to walk everywhere. Pretend you lost your job and you have to find a new one. Again, don't just think about it. Don't think about these things, but live them and do it now while things are good. As Seneca reminds us, it is precisely in the times of immunity from care that the soul should toughen itself beforehand for occasions of greater stress. If you would not have a man flinch when the crisis comes, train him before it comes. Preparing on the sunny day. Are you going through good times, sunny times? Is fortune, luck on your side at the moment? In this period, these days, weeks, months? Are you feeling, yeah, the world is, are you looking out there and thinking, oh, that thing that happened, you might have won on the lottery, or you might have been offered a job, you might be in a place where you're enjoying. Someone might have said yes to you. You might have sort of certain amount of money in your account that you're pleased with, that in, you're happy with. Life's is life good at a moment based out there on what you have? Do you have your latest iPhone, latest laptop? Do you have all the latest gadgets? I have children behaving themselves, dogs, cats. Is everything in place out there? So this is a time for you to build the soul's defenses, to build the bunkers, to practice to exhaust yourself and pretend your wallet was stolen, your mattress was taken away, your car was taken away. Everything was taken away. Have a day, just pretend and live like that. Don't just do it, live it. Pretend you lost your job today. Look for a new one. Look for new, yeah, it's a lot easier. People do say it's a lot easier to find a new job when you already have one. I don't know if that's sort of saying true, but that's something. Maybe it's because we are sort of more settled, more content, more relaxed, more calm because we have a job. So we're less scared of getting the job, getting the jobs that we're applying for. But if we don't have a job, we are sort of in fear. We're maybe in stress, maybe finances might be running low, and other stuff is happening because of that at home. So this is why, if you did believe that expression, or it's maybe take a day, a month, just to look for jobs and just pretend that you got fired. Maybe have a day of walking around with no car. Your phone got stolen. Have a day off without your phone. Leave it in the drawer, locked away. Pretend it's stolen. What would you do? Go into nature, listen to the birds, meditate, see some friends, family, train the mind. So if it does happen, then it's not a shock. You're ready. We're preparing. We're preparing, not aiming. Very important to understand. We can enjoy what we have without attaching. We can enjoy the things and still pretend that they're not there. They're there. We don't have to look at them to know they're there. We can pretend they're not there for a day or two, a month. And then when we go back to them, we enjoy them more. And we say I can go a day or two without that thing, you know? I can go a day without looking at my phone. For example, looking at the market. If you're looking at the markets every hour, maybe you have a day of not looking at the markets. Pretend your account pundits all gone. I've done that, where you look at the markets and you get attached and emotionally involved of the ups and downs. So, but then I took a break. I set a timer of not looking at them again for at least 24 hours. So I checked them 24-hour timer, don't look, then look again. And yeah, feel more at ease, more calm and relaxed around the subject. That's just an example. Yeah, pretend your wife's left you, like you've been with for 30 years. What would you do? How would you live? Enjoy your day, my friend.